everybody, it's Friday afternoon. I know you're probably about to take off for the weekend, and I don't blame you. I'm out of town myself. What's that saying? Oh, the mountains are calling and I must go. So I'm headed out shortly, but before I did, I wanted to share with you a big announcement. I know a lot of you have read The Lightworker's Guide to Getting Started, which was my 8th book that came out earlier this year in May. And here is book number 9 for me. Second book in the Lightworker's Guide series, The Lightworker's Guide to Grounding Energy. Hey, my friend Terry, welcome. So I'm actually not going to tell you about the book because you already know that. I want to tell you what you're going to get if you get the book during pre-launch, okay? So let me put this link in here. Sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time. Grounding. There you go. So that is the link where you can get your copy. So right now the book is in pre-launch. The Lightworkers, if you don't know, Terry Robnett is my co-author here on The Lightworker's Guide to Grounding Energy. And Terry was also my co-author on The Lightworker's Guide to Getting Started. And Terry and I, the timing of this book is very interesting, right? Because everything is speeding up, as you've probably noticed. We're having this, like, these huge, everything is just faster, if you hadn't noticed. Life is going faster, but also when you drop into it, when you're grounded and connected, manifesting goes faster. You can get a lot more done in a lot less time, and it's not about multitasking. I was trying to explain this earlier, how I feel like, or if you're on my newsletter list, you're going to get this email today. When I was writing this, I thought it's hard to explain because it's kind of like things are so much faster and I'm getting so much more accomplished, yet I am relaxing and having more downtime than I've ever had in my life. It is really inexplicable. It's kind of a paradox, but I would attribute a fair amount of Lightworker's Guide to Grounding Energy for that, right? Because the more connected you are and the more plugged in, it's really shifting everything as we move into this ascension, this 5th dimension. You've heard about this 5D, right? So we're in a 3D body going into 5D. It's kind of freaky. There's a lot of changes going on. But so the Lightworker's Guide to Grounding Energy is going to help you with that. It's going to help you whether you are or are not a light worker, or whether you're a closet light worker, or like if you feel stressed out, overwhelmed, frustrated, anxious, if you feel edgy, if you feel like you can't settle down, you can't sleep, you can't calm down, you can't clear your mind, you can't focus. Any of those things are usually a lack of grounding. And most of us know the grounding cord exercise, right? But in fact, there are hundreds of other ways to ground, many of which are set it and forget it passive ways. So we cover tons of this stuff here in this book. So look, I can tell you, you learn the most optimal times to ground, how to ground clients, family members, friends, which grounding tools are worth their salt. Hey, Sheila. How to incorporate passive grounding methods that work around the clock for you, how to create your own grounding methods, what to do if you get triggered during a light working session, how to ground the energy of trades and barters, the best ways to ground your light working practice, and a whole lot more. So the book will be on Amazon eventually, but right now you can pre-order it through that link that I posted. And when you pre-order your copy, it's only from now till November 14th, you get a ton of bonuses. That's what I want to share with you today. So you also get, in addition to the digital download, you get the audiobook version, right? As read by myself and Terry. You get, oh my God, there's so much stuff that you get, right? You get the guide to kick-ass card readings, 11 steps for creating transformation with oracle cards from Jen Blumenthal. You get the Tree of Life guided meditation audio from Lisa Dick. You get the Beginner's Guide to Yoga and Meditation ebook from Terry. You get an introduction to the 7 gifts of grace and the skills of heartfulness from Will Hale. You get the 3-month live new moon intention setting ritual from Courtney Harper, who is adorably hilarious. You will love her. You get the Soul Essence Masterclass from Violetta. You get a grounding crystal grid from Melissa Valdeon, and you get a grounding mandala from me, yours truly, that I actually created with the ancient paper art of quilling. and more stuff, more stuff, right? So huge amounts of stuff. Why are we doing this? Because Terry and I really, really want you to have this book. We want you to be one of the first ones to know about it and to get it. So that's why we're offering all these bonuses during the pre-launch period. And then once the book is on Amazon, it'll just be regular price and you just get the book, right? You could certainly get it later. You just won't get any of the cool bonuses that go with it. Now, once you get the book, then we have something cool to offer you. It's totally optional, but it's called Grounding on Autopilot. And this is new original content that's not in the book that Terry and I put together, where you're basically getting, like, we're right there with you every day for 30 days, giving you additional guidance so that you can turn grounding into a habit, so that you don't have to come unglued or spun out or frustrated or overwhelmed or any of that kind of stuff. You can get right back connected and have a smooth, even keel energy. And then you could create that in your household, in your office, your place of business. I mean, it's hella valuable. Okay. All right. So that's what you get. I hope you get the book. I hope you'll share this video, or you'll share the link with anybody that you know that can use a little more calm, a little more stability, a little more groundedness. And they don't have to be, woo-woo out there to appreciate this book. This is a book that is appealing to a broad audience of people. So thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you inside the book. Bye.